Hey guys, my name is Aaron Lutz, and I'm Me Too Mr. White in the gaming community, and I'm here to talk about Cloverfield Paradox, so there might be some spoilers, so if you don't want to know about maybe all three of the movies, please go ahead and stop this video and come back later. Also, I want to say that I'm going to go ahead and put a trailer at the end for this movie so y'all can see it once I'm done talking about it. And I'm only here to just briefly talk about it, review it, and tell you how I feel about the movie. Anyways, to start off, this is the third movie of the Cloverfield series, and they went ahead and not put it in theaters. They put it on Netflix, and I thought it was going to be really good because Netflix originals they usually do pretty well, and they did very well on CGI and graphics and stuff like that. Now the storyline, not so much. If I was to give it a star rating, it would be a 6 out of 10. So now that I rated it, let's talk about basically the other two movies and how they, kind of go together. Well, first of all, I felt like that the third movie went very well with the first movie, but not so much the second movie. And the reason is in the second one, I feel like they were introducing a new, alien race of some sort that was driving around ships. Well, they didn't show anything about that alien race. They didn't show any other information or go into anything about that on the second movie. They do show the first creature from the first movie in the last movie, so it kind of shows you a little bit connection there. But I still haven't figured out whether I have a feeling, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think the whole reason that they did it this way is they're trying to show each of the Cloverfield movies as they're happening cohesively. And I'm not 100% sure on this. I could be wrong because it feels like the first and third movie are together. Like they're happening at the exact same time of each other. But the second one, I couldn't put it like a timeline because with them hiding in the bunker and doing all that, it confuses me because it feels like they've been there for a while, and I don't know, I'm just really confused. So if that's the case, that's pretty cool if they're supposed to be happening all at the same time. Otherwise, the Cloverfield Paradox gives you an explanation that this God particle or this particle accelerator thing that they used to make energy, that they were trying to basically make unlimited amount of energy because everyone's going to war over energy. So basically they're trying to find a energy source to sustain the entire planet Earth, and this space station in space is supposed to be able to do this. Well, there was a conspiracy person that was on the news in the movie saying, "Oh, if you do this, you're going to rip open space and time, and demons and all kinds of things that are going to happen when you do this. So we shouldn't do this," kind of warning. And so it kind of sets up the movie like, oh, something, screwed up's going to happen. So let's continue watching. Well, basically what happens is this particle accelerator cannon thing goes off. It works for a split second, and then it completely rips space and time, and they get thrown into another dimension. And in this dimension, they can't find Earth. And when they can't find Earth, they try to locate the nearest, civilization, I guess, or the nearest Earth-looking kind of planet out there. So, and they actually come across a planet that's just like Earth, and they realize that it's not their Earth, though. So, and at first they thought they just moved or accidentally blew themselves away from Earth, or they accidentally blew up Earth. So they were kind of confused at first what happened. So, but finally they find out that they're in another dimension. So, to sum everything up, they basically have to get back to their own dimension and help the Earth out, which is what they want to do. A lot of their crew members get killed, and then they finally make it back to planet Earth. Well, at the end of the movie, you see the creature that was in the first one, but you don't see any aliens, you don't see any other creatures, and this whole setting of the movie is set on this space station. So that's what I was disappointed about the movie, because I wanted to see some cool shit. And even though if they did a lot better on the story, it would have been a pretty cool movie. I feel like they needed a lot more explaining, a lot more in depth, and they needed some cool shit, like cool creatures or something to add to the movie that just made it, that much cooler, to set the other two movies, basically to set them to way better than the last ones. So, sorry, I completely explained that horribly, but all I was trying to say is that the third movie should have blown the last two movies out. That's literally what I'm saying. So, anyways, if you guys want to see this, like I said, I give it a 6 out of 10, and you'll see why I say it's pretty much like a B movie. Like, it's like a B movie that was done a little bit better than a normal B movie, but that's only because of the CGI. As for the story, they definitely needed a little bit more work, more explaining. So, but to sum everything up, I kind of feel like they maybe should have went a different direction with the second one, and they should have probably done a completely different movie for the third one. I think the explanation is pretty cool, like how you can rip space and time, and next thing you know, you got creatures and aliens and crazy shit happening on the planet Earth. So I think that explanation is actually like perfect, but how everything happened in the movie is just kind of stupid, and it looks like they were trying to do things just to fill in the movie, like to make time. In fact, they even have a bunch of jump scenes in the movie, which I absolutely freaking hate. So I was really annoyed with the jump scenes that they had in this movie. So, like I said, I gave it a 6 out of 10, and that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any comments or you want to discuss this, go ahead and throw it in the comments. If you like this video, throw it a like. If you like coming back and watching my videos, go ahead and hit subscribe. And I definitely will be doing random videos of random things that I feel like doing. So this is just many more. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the trailer for this so that you guys can either go watch it or do whatever you want. You figure it out.
Possible earthquake near the Statue of Liberty. Looks like you should have left town a little bit earlier.
Whatever you're doing, stop.